What's up? My name is Matt. This is Hannah. We're going to go over the top-down setup for the clean. Okay. So the top-down setup I prefer over the bottoms-up setup. The bottoms-up setup is the position in which I'm kind of reaching down to the bar. I don't really care how I get there. A lot of times we'll be arching our back to reach down for the bar and then getting our back straight before we move. So for beginner and intermediate lifters, that's going to be really hard because it requires a lot of proprioception to do that. You have to really understand your body to make sure your back is aligned. So the top-down approach is going to be a much more easy and consistent way for your athlete to have their back flat every single lift before they begin it. So how I like to coach the top-down approach is just a 3-step model. So first I'll have the athlete go ahead and get into her clean width position with her feet. I'll have her just slightly bend her knees. And the second step is going to be hip hinging back. So reach your hips back. Okay, and now slightly just squat down to the bar. Okay, and then come on back up. We'll do that again. So a few things to note as she's doing this is she's going to have her shoulder blades slightly pulled back when she's hinging. We don't want her to hinge forward and then reach for the bar because that's going to cause that curvature that we're trying to avoid. Okay, so sometimes it's just good to have, always tactile cues are going to be good, but if you're behind your athlete, just like tapping, keep this tight, keep this tight, keep this tight as they're going to get set up, it's going to really help them understand what you want from it. So we'll go ahead and go through that one more time. Slight bend the knees, hips come back, and now squat down to the bar. Good, and when you get to that position, now you can rearrange your hips to make sure there's tension in the hamstrings. Things we're looking for in the bottom position of your startup is we want to have the knee just slightly in front of the elbow. We want to see the hips are above the knees just slightly, and then we want the shoulders to be above the hips. Any of those are out of a line, it's going to make the bar path not look pretty. It's going to kind of be all over. Either you're going to go around your knees or you're going to have your hips shoot up a little too fast. So, good job, Hannah. So, just going over that again, we're using this mainly for intermediate to beginner athletes. Once your lifter understands what it's like to be in a stable position, then you can go ahead and start doing your own thing. But we're going to make sure we have a consistency every single time we approach the barbell. We're lifting the same exact way. We don't want to go competition day having totally new setup. We'd never do that in any other sport. You're not going to change your foul shot in basketball the day of the game. We always want to be consistent every single time we approach the barbell.